Hey everybody, it's Alana Yvonne. I'm hoping that this video is working. I just did a little test video and it like stretched out my whole face in the back in the background. So hopefully that's not happening again. But if so, so be it. For those of you who don't already know me, I am very excited to be here. My name is Alana, and I am a life and positive psychology coach. And basically, I am super excited to introduce a little series that I'm going to do. Just come on here live and give some short videos for the next 30 days, basically about how to have and live a happier life. Because a lot of times we know kind of what elements lead or contribute to a happy life or a great life or a happier life or whatever you want to call it. But sometimes it's just really hard to implement. And so after all of my years of working with people and also raising a family, and some of my kids, they're starting to leave the nest. So it's just a really good time for me to share this on like a larger scale beyond clients and as a parent and spouse and friend, or however, in my little micro world. I kind of want to make this a little bit more accessible in sharing basically what I start with all of my clients, which is based on the field of positive psychology. So the next 30 days will be kind of coming from that approach, a more evidence-based approach, if you will. And what I'm excited for is that these are things that, even though they might seem obvious, depending on where you're coming from and your own experience, they can make a big difference, both on like the day-to-day and also just on a larger scale and over the longer term. One thing I just wanted to share real quick is that I was at a cafe yesterday with my daughter, and I had never been to this cafe before, and they sold like t-shirts and sweatshirts towards the front, and I'm really into quotes and sayings and slogans and all that good stuff that my kids kind of roll their eyes at. But this, there was a saying on the t-shirt that I was this close to buying, and I probably should have, but I didn't. So I wrote it down, and hopefully you can see it. But it says, here we go, happiness, and you can see the IN is capitalized, is found, and the U is capitalized, so it would read happiness is found in you. And so I kind of love that clever approach to this really foundational idea of happiness, having a meaningful life, contentment. It's all an inside job, or at least it at some point has to start with an inside job. Okay, it is found within you. And given the kind of world that we're living in, especially in recent years, and especially with technology, where we're looking, I think, so much out of ourselves for that direction or that definition of what we should be aiming for and what will make us happy, and especially our younger generations. There's just a lot of challenges out there, I think, at every age, but especially for those growing up with it, where it's all about like, how many likes do I have, or how many followers do I have, or kids nowadays being like, when I grow up I want to be a YouTube influencer, or whatever it is. Just things that, for someone, I grew up in the 80s, I'll just own it, like these are different times. And so I have my love-hate with technology as well. Maybe some of you do too. But at this point in the game, I'm ready to kind of embrace it for the sake of sharing things that I know are helpful and I know that can make a difference. And so I'm hoping that by creating this series over the next month, 30 days, to basically being happier, I will be sharing things that you can start to implement right away. And even better would be not, if you want to share the video, that's great. But if not, like, take what hopefully you'll be learning or being exposed to, and if it resonates, share that with somebody else, right? Live it out with somebody else, teach it to someone else. So that would be my hope for this project, if you will. And I'm excited to see where this month kind of takes us and how that goes. And the other thing I wanted to share is, to ask you on a scale of, let's say, 1 to 10, how much does this idea of happiness is found in you, how much does that resonate for you as true, where 10 is kind of, you know, like 100%, why are we even discussing this? Like, isn't it obvious? And one is like, I have no idea what the heck you're talking about. No, it's not. I need X, Y, and Z from A, B, and C. Otherwise, like, my life stinks or whatever. I'm making exaggerations here, but, you know, where do you kind of fall on that scale of 1 to 10? And so if you want to share that, please do. If not, just maybe make a note of it, and we're going to get started on Sunday. I will be aiming to create a short video pretty much every day, not on my Sabbath, my Shabbat. That's on Saturday. I won't be recording, but otherwise I'm going to be, you know, making 30 more videos, and I'm really excited. As I've mentioned before, I will wrap this up by saying thank you, and I am looking forward to seeing you on Sunday.